Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, thank you so much for joining me here on Spirit Speaks Live. My name is Heidi Corona, and I am so glad to have you tuning in no matter where you're coming from, no matter where you're at. A little about me, if you don't know who I am, I'm an intuitive life coach and a spiritual teacher with Spirit Speaks. My website is spiritspeaks.org. I am a psychic medium. So that means that I work with spirit to offer intuitive readings, intuitive guidance, and also sometimes past family comes through in readings. And I do more than just that, okay? I'm also an energy healer, animal communicator. What can we not do once we're tapped in with spirit? All things are available to us, guys. That's just how it works. So before I take a caller today, I wanted to pull a card for anyone who's tuning in right now. I wanted to pull a card for anyone who's listening live or on replay from this mediumship training deck, which is from John Holland and Lauren Rainbow. Please forgive me for that. John Holland's an amazing medium. Lauren Rainbow, I've seen her in action. She's a great medium too. And they made a deck together to help aspiring mediums, aspiring light workers, regular people, anybody who has an interest to connect with spirit, right? To connect with spirit, the divine. And I'm going to pull a card from this deck for us. What do we need to hear, guys? What does this group who's tuning in need to hear? Because we all have a message from spirit. Oh, and it just flung under my chair, under my table. Hold on, guys. I'm going to flip out, grab this. Ooh, what a beautiful card. What a beautiful card. This card is clairaudience. Clairaudience, and I'm going to read it to you. Have you ever heard your name being called when no one is actually there? And I want to tell you guys, this happens often when we're drifting off to sleep. Are you ever drifting off to sleep and you're suddenly startled awake because you feel like someone called your name? Pay attention, this card's for you. Does a particular song or piece of music play in your head unexpectedly? This is also a sign of clairaudience, spirit messages. Sometimes do you hear what others are thinking? This could be indicators that you have the ability of clairaudience active in your field. It's the inner sense of hearing, the ability to hear names, dates, certain sayings, and yes, even songs and melodies. You may be receiving the information on a psychic or a mediumistic level. Some people hear objectively, which is outside of themselves, okay? And others hear subjectively, which is in their mind, as though hearing messages in their own voice. And I'm drawn to tell you guys that is often how spirit will get guidance through to anybody. You think of this amazing thought, all of a sudden you have this epiphany. A lot of times that spirit slipping that in with your own voice so it doesn't freak you out to hear the booming voice of God, right, in your mind. That spirit gently suggesting these wonderful things to you. Now, on a mediumship level, when a medium is working with the ability of clairaudience, it can be very specific and quite remarkable to witness. The medium's inner hearing, excuse me, I lost my spot. How weird is that? I lost my spot. The medium's inner hearing is so accurate, is so acute and receptive that they may verbalize everything they're being told by the spirit communicator. Next time you're outside, try this simple exercise. Relax and close your eyes. Try to really listen to the sounds that are far off in the distance, be it traffic, children playing, birds singing, or just people talking. Use the power of thought to stretch your listening, and then focus your awareness on the sounds closest to you. Listen to all the sounds at once. This special exercise is meant to develop and strengthen the medium's inner sense of hearing. And that's absolutely true, guys. Paying attention to your outer sounds in your outer world and knowing the difference, paying attention, leaning into this. Spirit says, wow, they're leaning into what they're hearing in the outer world. Let's see if they can lean into what we can give them in their inner sense of hearing. So work on that, guys. If you're feeling that, if you're hearing random songs, I hear random songs from my spirit team. And sometimes I've never heard the song in my life before. And it takes me a couple of weeks of putting a tune together, a hum together, figuring out a few words before I finally piece the song together enough to Google the lyrics. And then I'll listen to the song, and it has such an impact on me, on my life, on what I'm going through. That's how spirit can work. So if you're humming a tune, identify that tune, put that song on, listen to the lyrics, find out if spirit is speaking to you clairaudiently. And I believe I have a caller on the line. I have Annette on the line. This is Heidi with Spirit Speaks Live. How are you, Annette?
Hi, I'm doing wonderful, thank you.
So what's on your heart today, sweetheart? What are you calling in for?
I'm looking for a spirit message, something to tell me, just tell me if someone's watching over me or wants me to know something.
Okay.
Spirit.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is it Lynette?
Annette.
Annette. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Annette. Okay, so Annette, I am aligned with love and light and God, and at this time, I'm going to ask your higher self and your guidance team to step into this reading for messages of your greatest and highest good. So you do have your team around you.
Okay.
And just let me sip my water a moment. Sometimes I need to close my eyes, which is what I'm doing. You can't see me probably, but I'm going to close my eyes and focus in on what I'm feeling here. You do have a guidance team around you, and you have past loved ones around you also.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I have an angel stepping forward. Which angel is this? Oh, so I have Archangel Gabriel stepping forward for you right now. And I'm not sure if you're aware of Archangel Gabriel. Sometimes people identify Gabriel as a male energy, sometimes female energy, Gabriel. Either way, it is the same messenger of God that is spoken of as far as the Archangel Gabriel. Now, Archangel Gabriel is really helping with, he's giving me your communication. He's overseeing at this time some communication that's going on. It really has to do with you speaking up about some things from your heart. And as I was speaking about this, is this resonating with you, sweetheart?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you what I'm getting, okay? I'm going to give you what I'm getting. As I was speaking about this, these cards fell out for you. And you got the Three of Cups, which is about friendships, okay? And you also got the Six of Pentacles, which is about generosity. And what I'm feeling from these cards here and from this message on Archangel Gabriel is I'm wondering if you have a friend that maybe you could reach out to and ask for some kind of assistance that you may need, or is it vice versa?
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm feeling like maybe there are friends in your circle, or maybe relatives or something. It feels like more like friends. And someone is in need. And maybe the pride is preventing them from asking for help or accepting help. The help may have even been offered, and it was like, oh, no, it's okay. Are you understanding this scenario here?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a card that fell, and it flung it out real fast. This is the Magician. This is a major arcana card. The Magician's about weaving your destiny. The Magician is about making changes and weaving your destiny and allowing things to unfold in a beautiful way, but having a hand in that. It's not happening to you. You are directing and guiding this. And I'm really feeling like that friend really wants to help. And it's okay to allow people to help us on our journeys. Archangel Gabriel is coming in very strongly to be like, speak up. Speak up. It's okay. Speak up. This is how we progress on our paths. And sometimes we need someone else to lift us up. And sometimes we reach and lift others up with us. Does this make sense with you, Annette?
Yeah.
So, what is preventing what? Would you like to give me more clarity here, or what is there something that's preventing you from asking for help or accepting help?
Not really. It's just I'm trying to ask for some help to to see my grandson.
Okay, so someone is asking you for help.
No, I'm asking for help to try to get my right to see my grandson.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, okay. So as you say this card popped out, and it's the Ten of Wands. Now, has your grandson been relocated away from you?
Yes. Yeah, I raised my son for 21 years on my own, and then I found on Facebook that he had passed away, and then my grandson went into foster care, and then the ministry basically took my grandson away, and it was a native ministry. So he's living on a reserve right now, and I'm being denied, for no reason. I don't know why, but I'm not a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why this has happened to me. After all the stuff that I've been through with my son passing away, I don't understand why this has happened to me. I just really don't understand.
I am so sorry, honey, to hear about the loss of your son, to hear about this devastating scenario, the situation that you're having to deal with. I want you to know that the angels are with you and they have their hand on this. And even, like I said, you have past loved ones around you. And I'm sure that your son your son is with all of your team on this, on your behalf. Speaking up is key. Asking for help is key. Don't be afraid to really reach and put yourself out there. And don't take no for an answer. Keep going and asking for professional help. Asking for professional help with people who may deal with specific things such as that. I'm getting this card fell out, the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is about taking a step in a new direction. It's going to be very healthy. Okay, it's kind of about learning the rules. Okay, so learning the rules of the system in the state in which he was taken, because the rules vary from state to state. So it's very important. You can find out a lot on the internet on your own or whatever, but seek legal counsel for sure to help you with this. But first get clear on the rules in the state where he was taken. And not only that, but I'm also getting some kind of rules or customs in regards to the actual place that he was put into, the placement. Because it almost seems like he's off limits. He's inaccessible because he's been placed in this other, culture, whatever it is, and they have their own rules and laws on those kinds of places, right?
Exactly.
But I want you to know, this card came out right here, and it is the Strength card. This is a major arcana card, and I've got chills everywhere, Annette. This card is for you. It shows a beautiful, capable woman, and she's gorgeous and she's with it. Gorgeous little diva on one side, and on the other side, she's a roaring lion, and she's just standing in her power, and she's like, I can do this. I don't have to be ugly. I don't have to be aggressive. I know what I'm doing. I'm standing with what is right. And I want you to know that there's even a little tiny lamb down here by her feet. And I really feel this card for you, Annette, that if you stick with this and take these healthy steps, Spirit is going to guide you into the direction where he can be placed with you. Absolutely. And I want you to know that as I'm saying this, I'm hearing a timeline in my mind of 7 months. 7 months before things are kind of, yes, I'm getting chills on this, before things are really free, before the situation is no longer entangled with a bunch of stuff. And I need to give you these other cards that popped out as I'm speaking, 3 of them. King of Pentacles. This is a man with a lot of money, and I feel like this is the person who the child was placed with. So this person is well off and respected, and this person is not someone that will back down easily. Okay, he knows the rules too. That's why it's real important that you learn your rules and your rights because this guy already knows them. Okay, next one, Two of Swords. It shows somebody here being battered with two different decisions. This is not you. This is going to be his decisions. He's going to be battered with these decisions, whereas I have rights. I want to stand on my 2 feet. But what you're going to have to come to him with is emotion, sweetheart, because logic is not going to talk him out of this. You're going to have to come at it knowing the rules, being straightforward, maybe even having legal counsel to have your back, but your best foot to stand on is to tap in emotionally. That is my grandson. I've lost my child. He is my family, and I need him back in my life. And I'm showing you this third card that came through was the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is about a strong woman or individual who is so happy. They have all their needs met, and they're a single person, and they're so happy. And that is the foundation that you can stand on to say, look at me, I've got it together, I'm happy, I love my children, my family, etc. I'm the person to be placed with, not this person who, I hate to say it, but is not even family. Not that that matters, but when there is family that's an option and willing to take in the child, especially I just want to say that it's in your favor as long as you lead with that direction. Okay, does that make sense with you, Annette?
Yes, it does. Total sense. A lot of sense. Thank you.
Wonderful. Learn those rules, man, because he knows them, and he'll twist them around on you, and you're gonna have to hit his heart about it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Did you need any other clarity, or is that gonna be it for today?
Is there anybody that wants to tell me anything from spirit?
I'll pull you a mediumship card. I'll pull you a quick mediumship card. You're welcome. No worries. Quick mediumship card. I believe this is very necessary. And I assume that the card that's going to come through right now will be from your son. Yeah, that's good. All right. I have to read this from the book and then I'll jump into my next caller. But this is very important. Okay, the card here has a dove on it, and it's very pretty. It's flying in the air, and it says, I am not dead. Only my physical body is gone, and I know now that our bodies are just a small part of who we really are. I am aware that you miss my voice and physical presence, but my soul and spirit are very much alive. The times when you felt my energy, I really was there next to you, as I am right now. We each have a unique energy fingerprint, and you recognize mine when I'm with you. Trust that feeling. And he's saying, you know what it feels like when I'm with you in the room. You know what it feels like. Just believe it. I'm actually more alive now than ever before. Gone are all the distractions and stressors that I allowed to rob me of the enjoyment of my life. Now I see how trivial everything was, and that all that ever mattered were the important priorities of love, family, friendship, caring, and helping. But I've also discovered how to turn my regrets into learning and growing, and I ask you to do the same. I now see that I never had anything to fear. There is no death, and nothing bad can ever happen to anyone is in spiritual truth. Of course, it's important to be smart and careful and always follow your guidance. But please don't forsake joy because of fears, because there's truly nothing to fear.
Oh,
there you go, Annette.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you calling in today, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So I'm just going to disconnect from Annette there, guys. Disconnect from Annette. I'm so glad she called in. And I believe I have Sandy on the line. Sandy, this is Heidi with Spirit Speaks Live. How are you?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing all right. What's on your heart today, sweetheart?
I'm sorry, I don't hear you very well.
No? All right. I'm sorry about that. I'm wondering what's on your heart today, honey. What kind of a reading would you like? I offer psychic readings, mediumship, energy healing. Do you have a certain situation you'd like some
guidance on? Psychic reading would be great. Yeah, psychic reading would be nice.
Okay, all right then. So I guess I'll just pull you a couple of cards. Now, Sandy, I'm aligned with love and light and God, and I'm going to ask your higher self and your guidance team to step into this reading right now for messages of your greatest and highest good only. And I ask them to give me some clarity, any message for you. All right. So I was drawn to this card here on the bottom of the deck, and it is the Chariot. It's the major arcana card, and that's about fast movement. Are you intending to move somewhere, or do you want to move?
No, actually, I just moved 2 months ago.
Oh, you just moved? Okay, to where you're at. Okay, so no wonder it was on the bottom. It's already done and over with. All right, good to know. So you just moved. I'm getting that your team really likes where you're at right now. This is a good place for you to grow. This card just popped out for you. It is the Moon Major Arcana card. Now, when your team is giving me anchoring yourself where you're at, do you meditate, Sandy?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So do you have a regular practice?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so what your team is giving me here for you is that the place where you're at now, that move was a very big deal. It's a very good thing. I'm feeling you really grounded where you're at. And when you're meditating, pull that energy all the way down through your vessel, put it down into the earth to help light up the grid of Mother Gaia beneath you, because what you're doing is land clearing and things like that. Are you understanding this? You're really pulling some serious energy down, and it's tied into that moon card. The moon is about intuition. It's about following your inner knowing and listening to the signs of spirit. It sounds like you're really doing this.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right, so since you're already in this whole vibe, I'm going to pull you a mediumship card from the mediumship training deck and see what you can focus on right now. What can you focus on? Oh, that's the one. The Wonder of Colors is the card. Can you hear me okay?
I have to choose a color?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
No, I didn't understand. Do I have to choose a color, you said?
No. I'm going to read you the card that came out for you. And the card title says The Wonder of Colors. And it shows a box, like a pretty plain box, and it has a whole rainbow coming out of it. And the box is held in someone's hand.
Oh,
so it sounds to me like Spirit is inviting you to work more deeply with colors in your practice. Are you doing that, like with chakras or energy healing, things like that, working with colors?
I do that sometimes, not all the time.
All right, let's read this for you, because I feel like this is something great to help up level, maybe take some next steps. Let's see. It says here, everything is made up of energy, which constantly moves and vibrates. Even colors vibrate to their own unique frequency. Treat the world around you as your own personal art school as you begin to learn and practice how to bring color awareness into your life and spirit. Colors can be a wonderful tool as you develop and evolve your psychic and mediumship abilities. The 7 primary colors are the same colors as those of the chakra system: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Colors are not only beautiful to look at, but they can help you with your clairvoyance, aura work, and symbolism, as well as feed your creativity and imagination. Furthermore, the colors of a spirit's aura can help you identify aspects of their personality. Colors are everywhere. Breathe in the wonder of nature's colors that can be found in its forests, meadows, flowers, and mountains, as well as the sky. Let the rich spectrum of color fill your spirit as it infuses and energizes your aura. Every medium and psychic uses the imaginative right side of the brain to achieve an altered state. This is a place where true spirit communication takes place. During the week, notice all of the different hues that surround you, or focus on one color each day. Be aware how many times your choice of color appears throughout any one day. Once you understand and educate yourself about colors, you will never look at them the same way again. And I'm wondering if you are able to view people's auras, Sandy.
No.
No. Okay, have you ever attempted to do this?
No.
Okay, well, I'm feeling this card for you like it's really an invitation, not only to work with colors in such a way, um, excuse me, also with healing, but I'm really getting for you as you're practicing and tapping in, just to loosely, you can practice with people that you know, okay? And you can also practice with strangers harmlessly, because really what you're going to be doing is kind of viewing someone with your eyes open, okay? And then connecting with your spirit team and saying, I would like to close my eyes and clairvoyantly view with my third eye in my mind's eye that person's auric field. Please show me what I can see at this time, right? And then you close your eyes, and then you close your eyes and you allow a color to emerge from behind your eyelids. It's that simple. And when you tap in with the different colors, the different chakras that can be involved, plus the different emotions that are attached with colors, this can give you a really good idea of how people are feeling in your home, of how people are feeling on the streets, just by playing harmlessly with aura colors behind your closed eyes. Your guides are offering that to you, Sandy. That's something great to take advantage of. And with people in your home, just practicing loosely with your family in such a way, viewing their aura on the outer edge to see if you can get the color, see if the color correlates with their personality or their mood. Maybe you're getting the colors a little off. Maybe the mood's a little off. This is a great way to hone that skill. All right. Well, I think we are almost out of time, Sandy. I appreciate you calling in, and I really hope you put those colors in your toolbox.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You have a great day. Bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
You're welcome. I want to thank everyone else who has hung in here this whole time. And if you didn't get enough of Spirit Speaks Live, jump to the after party on my Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/SpiritSpeaks11, Facebook.com/SpiritSpeaks, and the numbers 1 and 1. And I will see you guys there. I send you so much love and blessing.